You might be growing bored at home, or maybe browsing countless watch lists to find out what anime to watch next. To help you out, we've decided to compile the top 10 best anime to binge watch right now. If you want to see more like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and make sure to mention what you like the most down below in our comments. So what are we waiting for? Here are the top 10 animes to binge watch in 2020. At number 10, we have Bungo Stray Dogs. Do you need a show that not only has its own unique mysteries, but also combines it with supernatural tropes to deliver something amazing? Then Bungo Stray Dogs is the show for you. This is about a mysterious detective agency that solves crimes related to supernatural events done by a criminal organization known as Port Mafia. It has an interesting cast with mysterious backstories and unique personalities, and one of the interesting facts here is that each of them are named after a certain Japanese author. Bungo Stray Dogs is one of those addictive mystery shows that combines it with a nice set of characters, ties it together into a bigger plot, and manages to keep you hooked through its entire 3 seasons.
ないですが、あなたに関係ありますか？
別に。いつも死んだ目してるからさ。
Kaguya-sama Love is War comes at number 9. It's rare to see rom-coms being something popular considering how generic and cliché these are, but Kaguya-sama Love is War is one of those shows that uses comedic elements and premise to deliver a unique rom-com you've never seen on screen. In this anime, we meet the 2 prideful students, Shirogane and Kagaya, who are never willing to confess their love to the other because of their pride. This always puts them in funny situations that manages to embarrass one of them, or it turns into a competition that results in the victory of one party. It already has 2 seasons released, and each episode of this show tackles on a different situation happening in the student council room and delivers us some great comedy. Number 8 on our list is Darwin's Game. Death games have been getting popular among the Western audience in recent years, and this is why anime has decided to move back to that genre with Darwin's Game. As the name implies, this anime is about a strange death game where participants have to kill the other party in order to come as the victor of the game. The protagonist of the series, Sudo Kaname, is both a genius and a cunning tactician, and the story tells how he survives these mysterious death games with the help of some newly formed friends. This show has some interesting strategies, several plot twists, and is definitely not for the faint of heart.
ごめん、バレちゃった。
At number 7, we have Orion High School Host Club. This one is a little bit old, but that doesn't make it less enjoyable because Orion High School Host Club is still considered as one of the best romance animes ever made. The anime follows the adventures of Haruhi, who accidentally breaks a vase in the host club room and later joins the club in order to repay the debt. The host club is a boys' club that serves as an enjoyment for the girls in the school, and it is filled with bizarre characters and weird personalities that you'll immediately fall in love with. The anime even handles concepts like poverty and loneliness in its own comedic fashion and will keep you hooked till the very end with its comedy.
心から愛してる。
Number 6 is Violet Evergarden. Enough about comedy, how about we move on to something melancholic and sad? Violet Evergarden is a story about love and life. It tells the story of Violet, an auto memory doll who returns back after the war to blend back into society. But as she arrives, she still holds the memory of 3 words her former captain said before her death: "I love you." The narration then moves forward to explain how Violet does her daily chores, but also learns a very important lesson about life and gradually starts to understand the meaning of the words her captain said. The show has scenes that can make you cry and make you happy at the same time, and is one of the best anime dramas to ever exist.
はいはい、わかった。わかりました。お前ってなんでそんな泣き虫なわけ?
At number 5, we have Fruits Basket. Next up, we have another anime drama that will resonate within many audiences. Fruit Basket tells the story of Toru Honda, a high school girl who gets to know the existence of the Soma family, who can transform into beasts related to the Chinese zodiac. Soon, she develops a tight bond with the Soma family and becomes a great friend with Yuki and Kyo, another two boys of her age. Now, this may not seem melancholic as Violet Evergarden, but Fruits Basket has its own way of delivering some great drama mixed in with its themes and characters. The narrative follows along as Toru, because of her own caring nature, slowly heals the emotional wounds of the Soma family and sometimes faces the consequences of it.
あそこにいるのはカバネなんかじゃない。俺の友達だ。カバネリは人の敵ですか？それとも味方ですか?
Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress comes at number 4. If you've fallen in love with shows like Attack on Titan or High School of the Dead, then Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress is something that will surely capture you within seconds. Similar to Attack on Titan, humanity is now living in fear of zombies known as Kabaneri, who survive on eating humans, and the story follows a group of people who escape their hometown in a train as these monsters attack it. The show introduces us to an interesting cast who survives the odds of both the Kabaneri and humans. The main theme of the show is survival and how humanity can only fight against the monsters by working together. If you want a show that can give you the same hype as Darwin's Game, then this should be the next show on your watch lists.
That was the moment I discovered the small rabbit and my instincts.
Number 3 in our list is BStars. Surely you would think an anime with talking animals would be too cartoonish and unrealistic, but BStars' main strength is the above mentioned factors as well. The show happens in a high school-like setting where both herbivores and carnivores study along with each other despite their differences. But as one student is found murdered, suspicion once again grows amongst the animal community and conflict soon brews within the school. The anime mainly revolves around Legoshi, a wolf who falls in love with a rabbit named Haru despite the situation happening inside the school. The way the story uses animals as symbols to the wrong misdeeds of humans and human emotions is one of the main reasons why you should watch this anime, and we're sure you won't regret it. Number 2 on our list is Sword Art Online. Now you must have surely heard of this one, but may have ignored it as time passed by, but Sword Art Online, despite its few shortcomings, is a really great show if you want to test the waters of the isekai genre. We follow our hero Kirito, who is trapped in a game world and now needs to escape. The show may be fast-paced at first, but it really shines in its climax and arcs like the recent released Alicization arc, delivering us some cool action sequences plus some mind-blowing plot twists. Being an isekai anime, Sword Art Online also mixes up the isekai tropes with regular anime tropes really well. If you haven't watched it, now would be a great time to give this show a try. Topping our list, we have a masterpiece of an anime, Psychopass, written by the famous author Gen Urobuchi. You might recognize him as the author of Fate Zero, but Psychopass is completely different to his previous works and manages to deliver the audience a view on a dystopian world filled with technology and some interesting characters with their own ideals and mysteries. In Psychopass, every citizen is measured by the Sybil system and given a crime coefficient. If the latter is high, then that person is considered as a criminal and then immediately executed. we follow the adventures of two detectives known as Shinya Kogami and Akane Tsunemori as they try to unravel the mystery of an unknown figure who manages to evade the system and still manage to do crimes. It does have its share of violence, but as the show moves on, you'll find it's more of a deeper study of humanity and society as a whole. If you haven't watched this, then this is a must watch. So which anime are you planning to watch? Let us know in the comment section down below, and don't forget to mention some animes we missed. As usual, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to be updated about our videos. That's it for today, anime fans, and I'll see you in the next video.